And now for the main event. Well, at least one of them. For all those that have been waiting with bated breath for the sand in the carpet test using this Royal Pro Series, generously donated by One Rapidly Aging Technologies. Let's get a couple of bookkeeping things out of the way. Blown out this generic HEPA bag again. So let's see what it weighs. Alrighty. So we start out with, hey, guess what? You can actually see that. Okay. 82 point, what? We'll say 82 point, oh, and it just moved. 82.81. All right, that's, we'll just have to deal with that. 82.81. That's the empty bag. Now let's go ahead and weigh some sand. See if I can get 5 grams in here, precisely measured. Oops, obviously way too much. I really overdid it. It's a tiny little bit. Ah. There, spread it out so it looks bigger. Ooh, 5.00 grams. Okie dokie. So now let me reset up the camera to get a better angle. And I need to put this bag in here. And away we go. So if you remember, this machine has very high nozzle airflow. The airflow through the pile carpet is actually very good, but it's not the highest. But I tell you one thing it's got that I've never experienced before is the bristles in here generate a tremendous agitation. So I'm wondering if that tremendous agitation will actually lift that sand mechanically up to the top of the pile to where it can be easily picked up. This may have, with its brush roll stiffeners, the highest sand pickup ever recorded. We'll find out. Don't know yet. But boy, does it ever have agitation, I can tell you that. Whistle. And now watch the sand completely disappear without too much effort at all. Sand? What sand? All right, there we go. 10 full cycles, and we're going to make sure that the adjuster right is set properly for this carpet. notice my bag keeps rotating. I'm going to have to go and figure out a way to lock that down a little bit more. So it's just outer bag rotation. Doesn't affect the test, but I tell you, it looks funny. Okay, here is the bag. Now, you know what we don't know? We definitely do not know what's in that bag if it's different than sand. I mean, we can't tell. Maybe it picked up carpet fibers. Maybe it didn't. I'm not too sure. So I think we were at 82.81. Let's see, where'd my other, there we go, my other tray here. And let me get set up. Let me rearrange the camera so you can see better. Right now, since we have the camera reoriented, move the weight of the tray. So how much more than 82.81 will it be? Oh, very nice pickup. Very, very nice pickup. So you see that? 87.6, whatever it is. We'll let that stabilize. 87.6. I'll say, well, geez. All right. Keep moving on me. All right. We'll say 87.64. 87.64 minus 82.81. We have 4.83 out of 5 grams picked up, divided by 5, and that means we are at, here, I'll multiply this times 100 so it looks nicer, 96.6 pickup. So yes, for a non-beater bar, that is a non-Viber Groomer 2 non-beater bar machine, this unbelievably stiff bristled Royal, right, takes the cake, so to speak, for the best overall sand pickup. Now, before we go completely nuts, do you remember what happened with the Sanitaires? So there was about 5% of what we picked up that wasn't sand. It was carpet fiber. So I can't separate that out for a HEPA bag. So we'll call this test 97%, say, for a HEPA bag pickup with sand. So this thing obviously is, quite the winner for sand. I'm sure that that number's probably a little bit too high by a couple of percentage points. But you know what? I've got somewhere here. There we go. I've got some sacrificial paper bags. So I can repeat this with some paper bags and shred the bags and see how much extraneous carpet fibers I may or may not have picked up. But anyway, you've seen the agitation from this machine, and I don't know if it was very viewable in the video, but as I started to actually move the machine forward and backward across the carpet, in the first full cycle, the sand literally rose up, almost like magic, right to the top of the pile. And it was picking it up very, very quickly. So it's not that much of a surprise to me that something that requires a lot of mechanical agitation, and of course high airflow helps too, literally just suck that sand up right from the carpet. So that's really fantastic performance. It wasn't anything different than what I was expecting because of the ridiculous agitation combined with very high airflow. So there you go. Absolutely wonderful. Stay tuned for more.